entire music industry. You guys welcome my good friend, Breyon Prescott.
What's up, Tamar? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? What's going on?
You guys have never met in person yet. This is David.
But I met him in the
He was getting his life back.
Oh man, you're gonna show us some moves before it's over tonight, right?
David can't dance. So
where you from, man? Where you from, David?
Lagos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you been?
Yeah, no, I've never been. Not been.
Wait a minute, hold on. Breyon. A person like yourself has never been.
No, that's not one of my spots, but we got to check it out, though. We got to go.
I'm talking shit. I just went for myself. Man, I just went last July. Never been before.
You got to check it out, man.
I got to check it out, man. No problem. I'm going.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the.
Go ahead.
I just want to know what had happened. I want to know the real full story. All us Tate Martians, we all tuned in to talk to you because we want to know what had happened was.
What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, what happened, Tamar, is I love groovy. That's the first thing that happened. I don't care where it is. We've been in the music business for 23 years now. So, I love music that much and it touches the soul. So wherever that is, and people that know me know that, for the new people that don't know me, they might have been like, who's this guy dancing in the back going crazy? But I was actually just in the moment of the record, that's Teddy Riley, you know what I mean? And it wasn't trying to upstage Teddy or anything like that. I was actually there as my friend and support and what we were doing as far as me being A&R and supporting him as my brother, you know what I mean? Because that was a big night. You're going up against one of the greatest songwriters in the world, period. I mean, I'll stamp him and we know who that is, you know, Kenny Babyface Evans. So you give all due respect to that. And, the backstory is, Tamar, like, when it didn't happen 2 weeks ago, me and Teddy have been talking for 2 weeks about this whole thing, right? The first time it didn't happen, Babyface had COVID-19 and God bless, that he's, healthy and his family's healthy from that, and he made a full recovery. But you had to be ready for this thing, you know what I mean? No matter what. So people don't know this, Tamar. I drove 3.5 hours from LA to Vegas, you know what I mean? And it stayed in one hotel there was only one hotel, the Renaissance Hotel in Paradise that I was staying in. And I went there with Teddy the night before, just to, as I would say, as L.A. Reid was doing with Babyface, because I know L.A. Reid was there, right? So let's be clear. Everybody thinks it was that. L.A. Reid, who I give every shout out to in the world, one of the most incredible record men in the world that I was able to work with for 3 years and be the head of Black music with him. So, and I knew that was coming. So I told Teddy, I can't let him gang up on you, brother. I'm going to be there for you, because I knew that people don't know the inner workings of that, but I know behind the scenes, that taste that L.A. Reid and Babyface is there, even though with Babyface's moment, L.A. is a genius, you know what I mean? And he's an A&R man at heart.
As you do too, and as you have in a lot of people's careers. Let me just give y'all the background on Breyon, okay? First of all, I met Breyon when I was maybe, how was I, 22?
Yep.
22, 23 years old. Yeah, at DreamWorks. And he was working with an icon. He's not here with us anymore. His name is Joe Busby. And
man, God bless Joe Busby.
So me, everybody. I just want y'all to know that. Okay. Y'all see him bopping and tapping in the background. Listen, he deserves the bopping and the topping in the background because he is the man, period. Okay. He is behind Jamie Foxx. He worked alongside of L.A. Reid for 3 years at running A&R of Epic Records. Chris Brown. He signed Brandy. She was signed to your production company. I remember that. You started. What's homegirl's name?
Angie Stone.
Angie Stone, everybody. Like, he is not like a game, okay? He's like for real. And Bob popping and topping in the background is exactly what he was supposed to do that night, okay? Because he was invited in the room. He's not supposed to be in the room. He was supposed to be in the room, okay? As a matter of fact,
I appreciate it.
Okay, how about that?
But Tamar, you know what I said to everybody?
What, friend?
People that know me, I said, well, what was you doing when you heard Groove Me? I said, well, what were you doing when you heard Groove Me? Everybody gave me the same response. It was like I was going crazy. I was sweating. I was dancing. I said, okay, what would change if I'm there with Teddy Riley? Okay, whatever I'm doing, and Groove Me came on. I'm gonna break out into my thing, right? And if you notice, I wasn't looking in the camera. I'm dancing. I ain't paying attention to the camera. None of that, Tamar. I'm on one. So when they caught the memes and my eyes is this way and all that kind of, I can laugh at all that. I can laugh at all that because I'm not. It tells you I'm not privy to the camera. What's going on Instagram?
Right.
500,000 people watching. I'm in the moment, right? So at that point, I think about this, Tamar. I was like, damn, Teddy Riley is my friend. We're doing business together. But man, when I was 19 years old, Teddy Riley and Guy came through, and it was the first time I had ever heard that type of music. Guys with suits on, with no shirts on up under it, dancing, him and Damien and Aaron and singing like that and grooving. And I was like, yo, what is this? Nobody was listening to R&B that way. And Teddy was like, man, I said, man, I want to be like that guy. That guy's in the back. He playing all the music. He cool. He fly. He got the goatee. That was me. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, that's my guy. So when me being in the music and looking at him as wanting to be an executive, but wanting to be a producer and executive producer, I was like, that guy. And I started to do research, man, what he had done and things of that nature. And to come full circle to be able to work with Teddy, you don't think about that when you're a kid, right?
Right.
You're listening to all those records, you seeing him, you seeing Dr. Dre, you seeing people like that, right? So in a million years, you don't expect to be working with those people, right? So that moment is a time in history that people can say whatever they want to say. We can never get that back. That's there.
Never get that moment back. And that's why I went on my rampage, because I felt like I could never get that moment back when, when I set my life all the way up to get my life.
Right.
Now we know, because it was so many people trying to log on, it had nothing to do with Breyon, everybody. And I think you took the fall for that.
No, listen, Tamar, I got all the listen, I got all the calls. I got all the calls. You know who supported me? Who? My brother Jamie Foxx. That's who supported me. No, he supported me. He the first one that called me. He said, I don't care, I'm with you. That's what he said. He said, I don't care, I'm with you, right? And I was like, nigga, I'm good. Whatever it is, I'm laughing. I said, hey, if he got me, I'm good. He's the biggest comedian in the world. So if he got me, I'm good. Everybody else can joke, laugh, whatever it is. We good. We rolling from that.
I got you too. I laughed my ass off. But
listen to this. So on the comeback, Jamie is texting me. He said, hey, man, y'all need to hit him like this. You need to hit him like this. I'm putting this set list together with Teddy. Hey, you need to hit him like this, hit him like that. So I'm like, okay, we're going to hit him. We're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. Whatever the debacle is, we're going to be ready for the next night. Don't worry about that, because if we can dismount and come back, we won. We won from the dismount and come back, because they had killed us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, they did. And I think I contributed to that too, because I was in my entire bag.
Yeah, I know.
But
you hit me with the Diddy Bop. You said Breyon all in the back, dancing in the video. I said, oh, shit, okay, cool.
We were jamming in 1999, 2000. Get your life. We showed up.
But Tamar, I know you since you were 19 singing. You came into DreamWorks with me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I saw you grow up doing it. You know what I mean? So you know where the musical taste is and what we grew up doing at DreamWorks with Gerald Busby, who started MCA. Think about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's how long we've been doing it.
Yeah. And listen, I would just like to say on behalf of me and all of my Tamar friends, we forgive you. It wasn't your fault. We now know that it was Instagram crashing.
It did crash to the tune of 4 million people listening to Kenny, Babyface Evans, and Teddy Riley. It's about those guys, man, and they brought culture back, man. Those two guys brought culture and music back, like saving R&B, like two superheroes.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Tamar, me and this guy right here, we finna do it.
Hi.
Jamie Foxx,
hey,
right here. Yeah, we finna do it.
Hey, friend.
Yeah, we finna do it right here.
That's right. I can't hear.
Can you hear him?
Hey, great.
Hey.
That was the most remarkable 72 hours I think I ever experienced. Like,
Everything.
listen, we didn't know comedy was gonna break out.
No,
and
we
it
didn't.
broke out. But at the end of the day, my guy was like him and Teddy and myself. You know, Teddy had come to my house before, played records while we was on live, and so in this situation, they just want to do such a great thing, man. And I think that sound fucked it up. But I said, hey, you hot as a motherfucker now. It may not be the hot you think, but it's gonna be the hot. Because all you got to do now is just come back with the records, man, and I think it gave people that was sitting at home something to laugh at, laugh with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cause you got to understand, you know, motherfuckers is talking so much shit. I said, Bree, this is a good thing, my dog.
Yes.
I said, look, dog, I got my Kango coming. We gonna dance at the time. But because at the end of the day, you like to perform. So they had the DJ, I said, so I'm talking to Bree on the phone. They gotta quit scratching. It ain't sounding right. They gotta quit scratching. And so then I think Teddy got a little nervous when, you know, we entertainers, so when the shit don't go right, that sweat, you know, start sweating, and then Teddy stopped kind of dancing, and Breyon kept dancing. So I'm like, I said, y'all gotta get on the same page. You gotta get on the same page. And then it was like, look, you know, how all these things are, we all have our times in this. I remember when I was trying to do the national anthem, I couldn't hear the organ, and that blew up in my face. And Breyon was like, nigga, I'm here for you, nigga. I said, that shit was whack. He said, yeah, nigga, it was whack.
So, Breyon, let me ask you a question. How did you take?
It come out good. But you know, we artists, we entertainers, and we take our shot, man.
Yeah, we
But
do.
what was great about this is that everybody kept the real. Tamar, I was laughing like a motherfucker. You was going in. I said, Breyon, this is fun. This is for show. We're literally at the talent show in the student center or in the restaurant or in the cafeteria. So when we come back, I said, the one thing is, man, we know you meant well. We know Teddy meant well, man. And when they came back, man, I was just so blown away on how the music was just. It reminded you of everything, the R&B, but like I said, man, it was so entertaining. Take my what I said, me and my sister, we was that. I said,
I was
doing comedy right now.
I was screaming. So, Breyon, let me ask you, how did it make you feel when everybody was blaming you? Bree, thank you, Jamie, for calling in. But
I laughed at it because me and Fox was talking. Fox.
What happened? Hello?
You
still here? Bree, how did it make you feel when everybody was blaming you? Knowing that you put all this together and you was, you know, behind making it great and you did your best to make it great. What did that make you feel like?
But you know me, Tamar, I said this. I ain't in no compromising position.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing else going on. If y'all mad at me for dancing and laughing at me for dancing, hey, man, listen, Puffy, what you did say made $1 billion dancing. Right? $1 billion. He danced to a tune of $1 billion. But the underline of what he was doing was making music.
Yeah.
Okay? So it all tied in together. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, those who knew, they, you know, and knew me and knew my character, they was like, man, this is what this dude do when he go in the club. Tamar, you see me.
Yes.
You see me naturally in my natural zone.
Yes.
When the record come on, I'm the same person. You know what I'm saying? So nothing changed from that. And I didn't want to, it wasn't about stealing a moment from, I want to take it back to Babyface and Teddy Rock, because it was never about that moment. It was about sitting back there supporting my brother, right? And that's what it was. But I'll say this. Everybody says that Babyface is so cool, calm, and collective. I'm like, yes, if you know Babyface, forever that's been Babyface. Yeah. Right? So nothing changed. It's just that 500,000 people at one time saw that, right? Yeah. And Teddy has been Teddy forever. He's an entertainer. This is who he is at heart, right? And he wanted to give something special, an experience to everybody that people haven't seen, the same experience that people did see. It was like, yo, it's too much. But think about this, Tamar. If the sound was right and nothing happened, it wouldn't have been too much. It would have just been, that's Teddy, this is Babyface.
Yes.
That's it. You know, so I'll tell you what, us as Black people around the world, Michelle Obama came in, Naomi Campbell, Holly Berry, you know, you guys tuned in. Toni Braxton was there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's the greatest. That is my secondary. Anita Baker, love her to death. Always loved her, always will. You know what I mean? She was the first girl. You know, I'm from D.C.
Yes,
D.C. and South Carolina. So when I saw a pretty Black lady like that with short hair, I was like, oh, I mean, I didn't know that exists.
Well, listen, let me just tell you something. Everything isn't good, but it works together for the good. And I'm just really excited that a lot of us knew you behind the scenes, and you're a superstar to us, and now you're a superstar to everybody else. You know, and I'm just really happy about that because you have worked your ass off for years and you haven't gotten the respect that you deserve publicly. And now publicly, I'm saying thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you so much for being such an amazing, amazing man of music and a stand-up guy and somebody that is really important to this music industry.
I thank you for that. I think, Tamar, that means a lot coming from you. David, it means a lot to put me on your platform. And, you know, when you text me, you know, I was like, okay, what we doing, team? You was like, man, I got you. You know what I mean? Because you're my friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can have fun all day. I love to have fun with my friends. So I don't have a problem with being stripped down and having this, because that's what it's all about. At this point in the stage where it is, it opened up a whole nother platform, right? So I don't look at it as, I look at it as a blessing, whatever it is. It opened up a platform. It's millennial. I told you. Bow Wow called me the next morning, right? Bow Wow was like, nigga, you hot. I'm telling you right now. So I was like, what? What do you mean? I said, everybody's calling Bow Wow. I was like, listen, I'm the most mean person that killed me. Trust me. He left me a voice message. I'm sitting right here with JD, and we like, nigga, you on fire. I'm like, really? Okay, cool. So, you know, that means a lot coming from my friends that know me. Thank you for everything. Tamar, do me one favor, because some dudes, I don't know who it is, whoever you are out there that created these other Instagram pages.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what happens when you hot and you go viral. What happens is you get these fan pages, right? And so everybody, I want you to follow my friend, Breyon Prescott, at The Real Breyon Prescott. That is the only Instagram that he has. That is his official Instagram, The Real Breyon Prescott. Okay, all the other stuff is fake. Unfollow and follow my good friend. And I hope you get you a TikTok and start dancing and shit, because I'm following.
I will. Tamar, I want to challenge you to something, Tamar, because you are an incredible vocalist. And when I was at Epic, I don't know if you remember this, when you were putting out these records, you and Vincent at the time putting out these records, I really stood behind that and really, you know, cheered that on. Man, we need the music, right? So what I'm saying to you is, we got to, that moment that happened in R&B, right? We got to take that, because what it allowed us to do with all these memes and all that kind of thing, it allowed kids to understand, it opened that up so that we can bring that music back, right? Yeah. Because sometimes it's hard to usher that music back in. They're trying to put us in boxes and things of that nature. We're not in a box. No, we're not in the box, Tamar. We got to bring it back, because you got other people singing our music, man. We need to hear your voice. I know you're doing all this TV, and that's great, but we need to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying?
You call me after this. We'll have a conversation. We'll have a real conversation about it. I love you so much, David.
Love you too, babe.
Yo, my man.
Hey man, listen. You better invite me over there, man. I need to come. All right, please invite me, man.
Just a few words. You handle that pressure amazingly well.
Yeah,
You're a stand-up guy. I never met you before, but I love it. And I'll tell you something, though. Look, I wish you'd come back the next time. You know why? Because I love those moves, man. You guys come up with me right here. Come up for me, man. Let me see that move. Let me see that jam, man.
Hey, man, it's this. It's this. It's just that. It's the bop. She said bop, and it's just that. It's just that, T. Yeah. Hey, man, love you guys. Tamar, thank you for the opportunity. Let's talk again, man. Okay.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Breyon was getting this live, and I'm not gonna dance too long, because David cannot dance. He dances like a white boy.
I dance better than you.
The lines of Satan. The lines of Satan. But, you know. Okay, y'all. I'm so glad my friend got a chance to come over here and clear his name, because I did not like the way y'all was talking shit about my friend. It was funny. The dance was funny, but that's about us. Where we gonna stop that.